Hey guys, what's going on? My name's ProfessorSnipe and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is consisting of a SVD gun review for your recon class, but before I start off, I want to just give a small little quick update on my engineer account. I did get access to it, so I have resetted my password and everything for that, and all my recordings will be done now that I have my account. And the reason I haven't uploaded for a while is just because my recordings, everything I needed to do was with the engineer class for all my series, so that's just one thing. And yeah, so I'm just going to proceed now with the SVD gun review. So but before I also start off, I want to give a shout out to 007 Dead for suggesting this gun review, and want to give a shout out to Puller for being an awesome really guy. He's an awesome guy, I really like him. He's in the clan, he's in my clan, and he's just an awesome player and everything. He's a really cool guy, and he wanted to have a shout out, so here's your shout out, dude. So yeah, I'm just gonna proceed now with the SVD gun review. So the SVD, or the Dragunov, is a semi-automatic gas-operated designated marksman rifle developed in the Soviet Union and manufactured by, I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it, but I'm gonna give it a try. So ISMASH, Ordnance Factories Organization, and Norinco. This gun is currently used by many countries from Europe to Asia, and by many countries I mean a lot of countries. All those fancy words make this gun seem like a good weapon. However, this gun in Battlefield Play4free, it's pretty different than in real life, and it does not excel like you would think it does. Of course, this gun is unlocked at level 3, so you can tell it's not the greatest gun. It's the first semi-automatic rifle you unlock. It has the slowest rate of fire of all semi-automatic rifles without cutting the M82A3. So for this review, I'm not going to compare the M82 with this gun because the M82, technically it's a semi-automatic, but I would consider it more of a slow bolt action. But anyways, it has a slow rate of fire, the slowest, which is 132. So you get standard 42 bullets as your total ammunition, which is 14 bullets per magazine and 3 magazines in total. The reload time sits at an average 4.4 seconds. Although it's the slowest in the semi-automatic snipers, it's pretty average for the sniper rifles in general. One of the worst features has to be the projectile velocity, which is only 380. Meaning that these bullets travel so slow and they have a lot of bullet drop. Adding something like a precision barrel won't even make the projectile velocity higher than the standard M110 sniper rifle. So that's something that's really disappointing with this gun, is the fact that the projectile velocity is so bad that honestly even the bullet drop at farther ranges, it's really bad. So you have to aim pretty high. So that's just one thing about the projectile velocity. And for the recoil, it's like while aiming down sight and hip firing, it's pretty bad, but it's not the most inaccurate gun. The scope you get is a standard scope with a zoom of times 2.43. It's an okay sight if you personally like it, but for all you bolt action snipers, it won't be the best thing, and you won't really feel at home. It's going to be something pretty different. The damage seems to be pretty high with this gun, as for the stats say, but for how it feels, it doesn't feel like the damage is that high, because with a standard gun you can get four shot kills, which is pretty bad, because considering that if you're at a close range engagement with the rate of fire, 4 bullets to hit, it's not the easiest thing to do, and you certainly won't get out of that fight with a lot of health. At close range you'll be hitting like 37 and 44, at medium range you'll be hitting 31 and 35, and at long range you'll be hitting 26 to 30. Headshots are a 2.1 multiplier, so that can also alter your damage the way you think of it. The way you want to play with this gun is at medium range. So I had difficulties picking the maps because I didn't want to be too close since of the rate of fire. Like I didn't want to use Sharky, I didn't want to use Basra, but I didn't want to be too far as well. because due to the damage and the projectile velocity, I mean, being so accurate with these guns, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, and you can see I just got killed right there. But it's not really recommended to use this gun at long range, so I would recommend staying at medium range, behind cover, hiding behind some cover, and you know, just getting the job done. I picked Oman just for the simple fact that if I can keep a medium range distance between my enemies and I, that's going to be good for me. Plus there's a significant amount of cover in this map, even though it doesn't seem like it, but there are some boulders, some rocks, all of that stuff. You can just get behind it and just watch aid, and that's what I was doing in this gameplay. So recommended attachments, what would I use? I would use something like Viper Max to boost up the damage, because honestly the damage, getting a 4-shot kill is not really the best thing you want to do. So if you can get that to a 3-shot kill or a 2-shot headshot, that would be good. And I would also put the precision barrel too. That's like a must-have for this gun, because if you have such a low projectile velocity, and then by boosting that up higher, you'll have less bullet drop, and you'll your bullets will travel quicker. So it's a win-win situation if you use that. And then I would also recommend the Thunderbolts, because reducing recoil, all of that, will make your gun more accurate, so then you could have more precision shots. And for what maps would I use? I would use anything where you can get medium range engagements, and yeah, that's pretty much like Karkan, Mesh Tour. You know, these maps I would just kind of stay more positioned as a scout sniper than a aggressive recon. And I also tried quickscoping with this gun. It's not the greatest at all. I definitely can tell you guys that it's not the greatest. So you shouldn't really use that, and you should normally stick to bolt actions. And my personal opinion, what do I think about the about using this gun compared to the SV98 or something like that? I would honestly use this gun. I would use the SV98 compared to this gun, because with the bolt actions, what you can do is actually just like practice your shots, practice your sniping with the SV98 or these other guns, because when you reach this gun, you honestly won't like it too much, and it's pretty hard to use. So I would recommend sticking with something like the bolt action sniper rifles, but that's just my opinion. And for some reason, I don't know if it's just me that I realized that, but whenever you run with this gun and you press the F button and you look at the face cam, you'll notice that the like your guy, it looks like his shoulders are like, I don't know, like he's not really comfortable holding the gun. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of realize that whenever I run with the gun, it feels like the animation's a bit weird. Your soldier's animation kind of looks weird. And for one last thing about the scope, what scope would I recommend? Honestly, I don't really know. I don't own this gun permanently, but I don't like the sight itself, the scope, because I find it a bit weird to aim at. But that's just my personal opinion. If you like any other scopes that you feel comfortable with, I would recommend you guys use it. So that's pretty much the review, and if you guys liked the video, consider subscribing for more awesome Battlefield Play for Free content.